Hey, good morning, you guys. It's Tamika Chambers here in Fulfill Your Divine Purpose. And remember, one of my thoughts is that we all have divine purpose here in life. We all have gifts and talents, experiences to intertwine with our gifts and talents to help us to express our message of truth and love, to reflect the truth. And so I was thinking about a couple of things. I was thinking about the post that I put on social media today regarding loving yourself. So one of the major things is that we often look to the inside, right? We're often told, about our body. We have to make sure that it's looking right. Our legs are looking good, our face and all this other stuff. We feel like we have to force ourselves to care for ourselves. And the misconception is that often we think if we take care of the outside, we will feel better on the inside. And it's actually the other way around. If we take care of ourselves from the inside out, however we feel, that empowering feeling, that love that we feel for ourselves will actually be presented on the outside. We will want to eat the right foods, listen to our bodies and say, okay, how am I feeling after eating this? After eating this, am I having heartburn? Am I having indigestion? What am I not digesting well in my life? We start looking at those things, being an observer of our actions and what we're doing. If we truly love ourselves, we're going to want to take care of this body, our vehicle for our message. We're going to exercise or have enough activity, a balance of activity and restful sleep. We're going to desire to get quality rest. We're going to aim for that. And we're also going to, out of that, we're going to aim for our children and people that we're caring for, especially little children, aim for them to do that as a parent, if they're still living with you. So when we really love and accept and approve of ourselves, from head down, our hair, our eyebrows, our face, our nose, this divine perfection that you see, even though we may, there's always that room for comparing ourselves with others and saying, I don't have that nose. I don't have the teeth, the smile like other people. But remembering that you are handcrafted to perfection. The reason why you have everything on you is because you were designed that way for this earthly journey, for this unique earthly journey. And so when we love ourselves, accept ourselves for who we are, accept our past experiences, accept, everything, when we accept things, that's when we can change it, right? When we say, okay, right now, I don't like where I'm at. I've accepted that everything that I've said and done, the thoughts that I have drove me to this place where I am right now. But just because I'm here doesn't mean I need to stay here. Just because I'm overweight doesn't mean I need to stay overweight. Just because I'm underweight doesn't mean I need to stay underweight. Just because I'm depressed, just because, I'm feeling depression, because I invited depression, because I'm feeling sad, I'm feeling anxious, doesn't mean I need to stay that way. And so it's about digging in and seeing, why am I doing what I'm doing? Why am I overeating? Why am I not exercising? Why do I prefer sitting on the couch? Why am I running around and taking care of everyone else instead of taking care of myself, right? Or taking care of myself too, in addition to. The other thing that I wanted to talk about, and, I always try to say, well, maybe I'll just talk about that next week. But when things come on our minds and our hearts, it's for someone, right? Even if for myself, because what I say to you, I say to myself. And the reason why I'm bringing stuff up like this, because, my thing is breaking the cycle. Creating a generational cycle of love. And love starts with us first, right? It starts with loving ourselves and accepting ourselves and approving of ourselves. And then we move forward in life. But the other thing is that as an entrepreneur, as a business owner, one of the things we have to do is to be able to discern what information we're going to use to support us and what information we're going to weed away or weed out, remove weeds, because there's so many shortcuts out there. There's so many ways to get rich. There's so many ways to bring in money. There's so many ways. Hey, you're doing it that way. We do want to work smarter and not harder, but we want to work to a point where we're not losing what we have. I recall a situation where, we were living in Oregon, and I was looking for an avenue to make money, to impress, to do something worthwhile, to do something meaningful. And one of the things that I said, I can give back to nurses. And so I received my contract for this organization. And in the contract, it basically said that if I was to, if anything in this contract was considered to be unlawful or not right, I would still owe the agency the services that I signed up for them to help them. And, it was just a lot of little bullet points that did not sound right. And I immediately thought to call the Board of Nursing. And sure enough, when I called them, they confirmed that what the organization was trying to do was not right. And I already talked to the organization. I even tell young nurses that everybody has a path in life, no two paths, just like, whatever it is, your specialty, singing, dancing, whatever it is, teaching, coaching, no two paths are going to be the same, right? But we can always gather stuff that resonate with us within, and we can also too leave the other stuff that doesn't belong, right? That doesn't resonate with us. And it, maybe we need more time to think about it, or maybe it's just that's not the route that I'm going to take. And so we have to discern that. I prayed, I've been praying and, to do the right thing. And I was so thankful that I had reached out to the organization that confirmed that this wasn't the right path. That, I worked too hard for my license. I worked really hard for it. I studied, I took the path of the greatest resistance, studying every day and reading. And I tell nursing people that are taking their exam, NCLEX exam, that don't work too hard for your license and then throw it all away because you want to become a licensed nurse quickly, that get quick stuff, that you want to put in the work, because there are too many people out there that are looking to you for your expertise and your knowledge. There are too many people that count on that. I've counted on that. When I call out to agencies or organizations, I'm looking for them as the expert. I'm looking for them to tell me the right thing. And you want to be that type of person that your field, as best as you possibly can. I love it when I am in the presence of someone who is excited about what they're doing. They know stuff, they know material, they know how to put this and that together. They're always willing to learn because they're just so excited. Whatever it is, it's not that they have become, we talk about becoming, but it's that uniting of that gift, that talent, that seed that God put in you, the way that you express yourself in this world. And so, yes, they become more of that seed. They're no longer a seed that grows a tree. They've become that tree. They've become that seed, and they're expressing, all those gifts and talents within them. And so I know that's a lot, this Monday morning, but it's those thoughts that came to me is really, paying attention to our bodies, really accepting who we are, whatever state you are right now, and uncovering those myths, dismantling those thoughts, those emotions, and those feelings that led you up to this point, and restoring yourself to your rightful self by really taking in truth and watering truth. Who are you? Your divine spirit. No experiences define you. No child is responsible for an adult's behavior. that we all have divine reasons for being here, that my external environment is a reflection of my internal. So when I'm unhappy with my external and how I present myself in the world, then I need to take a look inside and what's going on with my internal. And that is a process. And that is something that we aim for, to be a true reflection of this macrocosm, this spirit that created all of us, a true reflection of it, because it wants to express itself through all of us, no matter where you've been, no matter what you've experienced. It decided that it wanted you to be here. It wants you to express it. And isn't that an amazing thing? That is an amazing thing, even when you think about it. A powerful thought to not only know intellectually, but to know deep within. That's that conviction to do the work that you're here to do, no matter what people are saying about you, have said about you, no matter what they've done, or no matter what they do today, but that you hold true to, foundational truths that will keep you weathering life's storms, that you get to a point you don't even realize you're in a storm because you're so engrossed in who you are. You're so engrossed in your truth. This is Tamika Chambers with Fulfill Your Divine Purpose. I've started my weekly newsletters. I think I'm on week 2. I just put out week 2, going on week 3, where I send empowering weekly messages to help remind you of who you are so that you can achieve and sustain optimal health and wellness, so that you can create a generational love cycle. You're breaking that cycle of pain. You're creating the family that you want, the lifestyle that you want, so that you can fulfill your divine purpose, so that you can heal from the inside out, so that you overlook insults, right? You're not, they're like pouncing off you because you're so strong in your foundation, that you're so committed to what you're here to do. And yet still you see everyone else as a unique expression of the truth. You're not narrow focused. You're more love focused. And love considers all in such a way that it doesn't diminish who you are. If anything, it uplifts, it empowers you to be who you are. I'll talk to you guys soon. Take care of yourself. As always, make this lifetime great because you still can. Talk to you soon.